What up, guys? I'm recording this video as there's a tropical storm passing by, but we're gonna keep on moving on. That was weird. If you've been watching this channel, this is very different from the recent videos. This is very different from the recent videos I've posted, considering this isn't scripted. I just have bullet points, but I'm just speaking off the cuff right now. I'm also just getting out of an illness. Illness sounds really serious. It's not that serious, but I just want to talk about my emotional state regarding Overwatch being gone, dismissed, completely eradicated from the face of the internet because of Blizzard's decision. I don't know why they're really doing it. I have to say that the communication regarding Overwatch and Overwatch 2, I would say, has been pretty bad in my experience, and it hasn't stopped being bad. I think everyone was kind of confused about so what is Overwatch 2 and what's gonna happen to Overwatch 1, and then you just hear the news oh, Blizzard is gonna murder Overwatch 1. Overwatch is gone forever in a week or so. Not even a week, a couple days. It's crazy. And I just want to say it makes me sad. Honestly, I have a pretty strong emotional attachment to the game. With all its faults, I still love Overwatch. I actually made a video talking about that, and I'll put a link in the top right corner. You can check that video out. I have an emotional attachment to this game. I was there since the beginning. 2016, I think it came out May. I was 19 years old, okay? I'm about to turn 26. It's crazy how much time flies and why am I getting old? But I remember the peak of Overwatch. I remember when it first came out. It seems like the whole world was playing it, and it was a fun time to play Overwatch. Basically, it was a free-for-all in QP. Competitive wasn't even a thing yet, okay? So people were just having fun in QP. You could have 10 tracers in a team or whatever. It was a ball. There was no wrecking ball also, and that was also fun. I don't know what was in the water or in the air in 2016, but 2016 was also just a fun time. You know, people were going outside because of Pokemon Go. Overwatch just came out and everyone was playing it. It was such a fun game. I look back fondly at that. It was also the time when I just started going to college. I was a freshman in college, and now I'm an adult, still not knowing what to do with my life. But I just really enjoyed it. It was a really, really cool time. And the game and the meta back then kind of reflected how fun and spontaneous that year was. I'm just kind of sad that Overwatch 1 is being removed. From what I understand, you can't even play the game anymore, which is crazy. I don't understand why Blizzard can't just keep Overwatch 1 but also have Overwatch 2. Maybe they really want Overwatch 2 to be successful, so they're just squashing their own competition, literally their own competition, their own game. So every Overwatch player will move to Overwatch 2. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It's it feels like Overwatch 2 wasn't even, no one really asked for it. They just wanted Overwatch 1 to be better, to have updates, and we kind of had a drought for the game for 2 years, I believe. And then all of a sudden Overwatch 2 was a thing. When Jeff was still in Blizzard, he was oh, Overwatch 1 players can play with Overwatch 2 players. I'm okay, I guess I won't get Overwatch 2. And then Blizzard's nope, Jeff's gone, and along with that, Overwatch 1 is gone. Despite my apprehension towards Overwatch 2, I understand why they're making it. From the videos I've seen recently, it seems that Overwatch 1 isn't really making a lot of money, with the loot box system, and Overwatch 2 is going to implement a battle pass system similar to Apex Legends. I think Call of Duty, does Call of Duty Warzone have a battle pass? Yeah, I think so. And of course, Fortnite. Those properties are making a ton of money, and Overwatch is yo, we're basically giving out free cosmetics, free emotes in Overwatch 1, and we're not making any money from it. So we're going to implement the battle pass system. I'm not completely opposed to that. I don't know if there's a confirmed price on what the battle pass will be for each season. Hopefully it's fair, but I don't know. There's a voice in my head saying that it's probably going to be overpriced, but I could be wrong. Let me know. I'm not an expert by any stretch. I'm just sharing my opinion here. I have to say, and I agree with a lot of the YouTubers who've talked about this subject, I think that Overwatch has some of the best cosmetics in the gaming industry. They have some of the best looking characters ever made, and I have to commend them for that. So I understand why they're developing Overwatch 2, and my hope is that Overwatch 2 will bring new life into the property. I think Overwatch deserves it. Overwatch has a lot of potential. It was the big dog back in the day. It started off as Scooby-Doo, and now it's Scrappy-Doo. I don't know if that analogy works, but that's what I'm going with. Overwatch has been dying. It's not Blizzard is just about to kill a property that is just thriving. It's not. It's just a shadow of its former self. It's nowhere near the height and popularity it was back in 2016. But I hope Overwatch 2, I don't think it's gonna match the level of intrigue compared to Overwatch 1 when it released in 2016. But I do hope that we get new players, considering it's free to play. Blizzard is implementing a PvE mode, which we know very little about, but I hope it's cool and I hope that brings more players. Yeah, I really hope that this is a net positive for Overwatch and that it's not just a fad and that within a year interest for the game will dissipate again. That's something I do not want for the game. But yeah, guys, how do you feel about Blizzard terminating Overwatch? Do you think it's an overreaction? Do you think it's a necessary evil? I'd like to know. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. It helps support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace out.